knowing that what evangelicalism has become in the United States, as you've already examined in these two political spheres, how do we juxtapose that with what evangelical is in the global sphere?
You can't.
Mark, we have to solve these problems on this show.
No, we can't. We're not going to do it. No, that's a great question, and the more awareness there is about the spread of the Christian faith in all its forms around the world, and the more awareness there is of crucial Christian developments in North America, with the coming of, so to speak, world Christianity into particularly American cities, but then American life in general, the more things get complicated.
Complicated or clarified? Complicated or clarified?
Well, just complicated. Because I mean, what does get clarified is that there are Protestant movements and a few Catholic movements clearly showing the evangelical characteristics, who do not, who aren't divided and can't be described in American political terms. So Hispanic evangelicals in the United States, of which there's a growing number, do tend to lean that they're actually more Republican in their political outcome than say Black evangelical groups, but they're divided. There's just nothing like the white evangelical Republican constituency. When you talk about his, I mean, there are very strong Hispanic evangelical Republicans, but there's very strong Hispanic evangelical Democrats in a way that is just not, you don't see it in it. The same thing with Asian American Christian believers, Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, Indian, yeah, right, West Indies, Jamaican, African. These are all groups that have in America strong and growing churches. They're mostly evangelical by the doctrinal characteristics, but either are uninvolved or not involved as much in the political division. So again, there's a conundrum. Is there a word to talk about these people? I don't think there is a word. You can say evangelical, but then you've got to say something like evangelicalism religiously defined, as opposed to politically defined, or people with traditional Protestant beliefs about doctrine and culture. Well, that's hopeless. You can't have a phrase when you're on the internet. You have to have one word. It's got to be punchy. So the world situation, both outside the United States and then as the world comes into the United States, is not entirely, but mostly unconnected to the political story in the United States. And that is actually just a very important point to grasp for Christian reasons, but obviously for cultural and political understanding as well.